97.5 WABB, the Gulf Coast Music Station, 8:43 right now. And if you missed the announcement on Friday, at 7:30 on Friday, we told you about WABB FM has been sold.
Yeah.
It will no longer be on the radio as WABB starting March 1st. February 29th will be our last day as a morning show in the studio. And we're working on some big things for that day. Maybe a party so everybody just gets together and parties all day long.
Yeah, come on out and hang out with us and, you know, ring in the end.
All the way up until midnight when it changes over.
Yeah.
And until then, it's going to be fun. It's going to be reminiscing on stories that we've already heard so many of you, telling stories. Email us your stories. Call us with your stories, to promoting all the other local businesses. If you're a local business and or your business here in the Gulf Coast, please let us know so we can get the word out about your business. And then also local artists. On Friday, we actually played one, and the guy's name is Sonny Bama. Tossed it up on our blog, WABB.com, and he's in studio with us right now. Welcome to the studio, man.
Thank you for having me. What's happening?
He actually dropped by out of nowhere. I didn't even know you were coming by. That was very
I
cool.
Surprised you guys.
Sonny Bama, tell us about yourself, because your dad actually worked for WABB back in the day.
Back in the day, back before it switched to FM, it was AM station, and around the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s.
Wow.
And he went by the name Sonny Summers, and then ended up going in radio later on myself and acquiring his name. So
you did radio. When did you do radio? Here in the Gulf Coast, right?
Yeah, on the Gulf Coast. It was the late 90s. Late 90s,
you did radio. Dad did radio, and then what happened with you? Where did you go from there, and how did you get all the way till now, where I'm holding a CD, Sonny Bama CD in hand?
The crazy thing is, I didn't even know my dad did radio. Nobody in the family ever told me that he did radio. And at the station I was working at, we were having a staff meeting one day, and they had a memorabilia, like trophy case on the wall, and there was a picture of my dad on a billboard.
Oh, that's how you found out?
And that's how I found out.
Wow.
But the station owner knew that it was my dad. And that's when, because at the time I was just a board op before I became a talking on-air personality. Right. And so he gave me the name, but I was really interested in production. And so, that was back reel-to-reel tapes. We had cart tapes and stuff. I was back there racing tapes with a big magnet.
This for you. If you don't understand what he's talking about, this was before digital. They still had like the tapes that you run through.
I went to school to do radio, and I was the last class at school that had to learn and be tested on reel-to-reel and carts.
Right.
Back in the day of radio.
So yeah, it was fun, but and then basically the same thing happened is a corporate conglomeration came along and bought the station out, and
it's radio.
I was the end of my radio career.
It happens. But how did you get into the music business then? Because I'm holding a CD right here. How did you get all the way to the CD part? This is Sonny Bama in studio with us right now from the Gulf Coast. What led you into this?
Actually, I had some radio equipment that I got at a radio station, and met a guy online in Atlanta, Georgia, that wanted to buy some of it, and he had a recording studio. And I was always into hip-hop and music and was trying it for myself. But I went up there and traded some equipment for some studio time and learned a lot from him. And, here I ended up releasing the first independent rap record to be released in this market to reach retail.
Oh, wow.
And that was in 98. It was a record called The Mobilation.
1998. How old are you?
32.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Wow. You've been in the game for a while.
That's awesome. Let's play the song real quick. If you missed the song, we played it on Friday. The song is called Change. Awesome song. The video, I've watched the video, I think between Blondie and I here at the radio station, watched the video probably 1,000 times because it was shot right here in Mobile.
Oh, that's where I got all the YouTube views from then. Huh?
Yeah, it's probably us, man. Because it's like, whoa, hey, I know where that is, man. That's Dolphin Street. That's where he's at right now. It was cool. It was cool. We were even watching the people in the background at one point going, we know that person in the background. So check this out real quick. Sonny Bama. The song is called Change. Turn this one up. It's a local artist. You can find everything about him. SonnyBama.com, right? SonnyBama.com.
You put Sonny Bama on the end of anything. Reverb Nation, Twitter, Facebook. It's SonnyBama.
You'll find them all over online. Check it out. Here's this song. It's called Change by Sonny Bama right now on WABB.
It was cold today. Only had a few dollars in a roach of hay. Jumped in my ride and the road away. Gas tank on it, don't know the way. Guess I'll find out when I get there. I've been broke before. I've been on this one-way ride, and I only see change from the that I buy. But I can't pay for no kind of insight. So if you see change, tell them come on and swing by.
Sonny Bama right there. The song is called Change. It's 97.5 WABB, Sonny Bama from the Gulf Coast. Actually in studio with Nick Fox and myself, QTip, right now.
Hey.
Yeah, he stalked us all the way to the radio station, man. He was outside hanging out, and he didn't even tell us he was coming.
That's how you get in the door.
That's right.
You show up.
It's awesome.
Obviously, we made the announcement last Friday that the radio station WABB is going away, and this is our chance to actually, thankfully, thanks to the Dittmans, their only radio station, they're like, you know what, you guys just have fun, go out with a bang, make sure you hit on all the local stuff, and that's where we're like, oh, local artists.
Yeah, you got to bring the local artists in, and if you have stories or anything like that you want to share about, stuff that went on with WABB over the years, you can always call us, email us, all that.
We've got actually a girl that says she knows you. That could be a good or bad thing, I guess. That's always a knot in the stomach when a girl says she knows you, and she's calling Tara. Tara, what's up?
I actually grew up on DIP, on Dolphin Island Parkway. And when I was a teenager, that mobilization tape, was so hot on DIP, it's crazy. Everybody loved it so much, and it's so funny. I was cleaning out one of my drawers not too long ago, and I had an old tape, and it had mobilization written on it. And my husband and I popped it in. We were like, oh, this was the jams,
So
we were so excited to find it, and it's just weird. I'm like, let me call WABB this morning and see if they're talking about the station coming to an end. And I hear Sonny Bama's on there, and he's talking about mobilization, and I'm like, oh, because I'm 32 now, and I was probably around 17 or so. And, all my friends and I, we went to BC Rain High School, and we loved that mobilization tape. And it's I still have it, so I just thought I'd call in and let y'all know that.
That's awesome. Tara, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So you had a cassette tape back in the day?
I didn't have very many cassette tapes. Those were rare. Actually,
but you had one. That's the thing. One.
There was a few of them, but the actual first installment, we did a series of it, and the first one is very rare. I don't even think I have a copy of it.
Oh, wow. Wow. To all of you younger kids, since you're out of high school today and middle school, a cassette tape is this thing that used to go, they used to have them in all the cars.
Used to have
cool,
tape players that you could, they were called Walkmans, you could carry
to. So weird to talk about them like that, isn't it?
Not to be confused with 8-tracks.
Yeah.
Not that far back.
What's the latest with you? Obviously, if everybody goes to Sonny Bama, you can go to Sonny Bama like you said, anything. SonnyBama.com, you can listen to the whole CD still on there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's free.
Oh, so awesome, man.
You download
that's
the whole record for free.
He's not making much money off of us.
No, not at all.
No, that's cool, though. So if you go to SonnyBama.com, what's the latest with you? Where's this going? What's the latest?
Well, I put the record out, and of course I did it for free because it's been a decade since I put out a project. And this is really my first solo project of just me by myself for the most part. And it's mainly 98% self-produced. Did it in my bedroom on a laptop.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I'm a guitar player and an engineer, but it's something I just wanted to put out for free to try to gain a buzz off of it. I believe in the music. It's got a real positive message for the most part. It's real blue-collar, check-to-check working music. It's got some soul to it. So, and it's starting to kind of cross over genres a little bit, to where I found myself playing in venues that typically don't support hip-hop artists. And it's been really cool. But what I'm doing right now is I'm back in the studio with a lot of other local musicians like Josh Ewing and Greg Fales. And we're working on a new project, and I should have something else out in the spring. And we just plan to go on tour and by the summer and try to do something regional and make it happen.
Is there anybody Josh Ewing is not doing music with?
I don't believe so.
No,
I think he works with everybody. I'm fortunate enough to have him work with me as well with his busy schedule. But
the guy rocks it for Top of the Orange. So
yes, sir.
Check out all the local artists. There's so many out there. And what are some of the local bands you absolutely love?
Greg Fales, for sure. Top of the Orange. I like the stuff that Josh Ewing does on his own. There's so many out there. There's so many out there. So.
Get out there, check out all the local music. We'll be playing back pieces of all types of different local artists over the countdown until WABB goes away on February 29th. So, hey, thank you for dropping by.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. I hate to come under these circumstances. Wish I could have came sooner, but
everything changes. Obviously,
right.
your song's
looking
called
for change.
Yeah, exactly.
I can help you find it.
It all happens for a reason, man.
You know this stuff.
I'm gonna rock out to a CD in my car today, man. I'm excited.
SonnyBama.com. Download his CD for free. Find out more. We've actually got his stuff posted up at WABB.com if you go there. And if you're a local artist, hey, email us, QTip at WABB.com, Nick at WABB.com, and let's get the word out about you.
The morning Morning Guys with QTip and Nick Fox.